chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about my festive favorites. Christmas is rapidly approaching. I don't know where the days are going at the moment, but I thought I'd share with you some of the items I've been loving recently. A lot of these do have a more kind of festive twist to them. A few of them are more general winter favorites, but these do span all categories. So I have a little bit of beauty in here, I have some clothing, and I also have a bag as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's go ahead and get started. This video is kindly being sponsored by Selfridges, who I have worked with many times before now, and if you're in the UK, I'm sure you're familiar with Selfridges because they are the ultimate luxury department store. I absolutely love visiting their stores. But they do also have a massive online presence now, and happily they do ship internationally. So regardless of whether you're in the US or Australia, they do ship worldwide, and everything that I'm featuring here today is available from selfridges.com. So I will include links to everything I feature in the description section if you did want to check anything out. So first up are a couple of lip products, and I have had a run of bad luck with lip products. I've not really been doing a lot of in-store shopping this year for obvious reasons, so I've been buying my lip products online like I do everything else, but with lip products, unless you're already familiar with the shade, it's actually really tricky. So I get them, I try them on, and so many times they just don't work on me at all. But happily, I have a win finally, and it's this beautiful color. So this is from Pat McGrath Labs, and I've never tried any of her products before, but this color is the prettiest thing. It's a really, really lovely rosy pink, the perfect everyday shade. It just adds a little bit of color, and it really is one of those shades where it's just your lips but better. Really lovely. It has like a tiny hint of shimmer, but not anything kind of too dramatic, just enough to give a little bit of dimension to your lips. And I am just full on obsessed with this color. It's what I'm wearing today, and it is the prettiest shade. The packaging is also beautiful as well. It's this full on gold glitter with this kind of 3D lip feature right here. Really, really cute. It feels like very nice quality packaging. And best of all as well, it has no scent. I really, really dislike strong scents when it comes to lipstick. Sometimes I like the scent, but more often than not, especially when it's like a perfume scent, I'm not a fan, and this one is just completely scentless, and I just love the color. So a huge fan. I definitely want to try more from her line, but I've been super, super happy with this color. And then the second lip favorite is actually a slightly older one. So I originally found this through my brother actually, which I know is really strange, but he does these amazing Christmas crackers. He puts them together himself, and they are just like the most luxurious things. And I always love Christmas crackers, but it seems like no matter how much money you spend, you always just end up with kind of junk inside, and usually what you're paying for is the packaging. So he decided to put together his own Christmas crackers, and you get the most amazing things inside. I keep telling him he needs to start up his own business, but inside mine last year was a little mini Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and I love the color, and I find it hilarious that I find my beauty recommendations from him, but it is the prettiest shade. So it's from her Hot Lips line, and it's Amazing Amal. So I think it's named after Amal Clooney. I've mentioned this before, I'm a huge fan, but I tend to only wear kind of deeper shades around the festive season, occasionally during the year, but I'm more of a neutral lip girl. But when it comes to Christmas, I do like to have the odd kind of more festive lip. This isn't a full-on red shade, which I rarely wear, but it is a really pretty kind of deeper rosy pink. Really lovely, really wearable as well. I love the formula. It's moisturizing but not overly shiny, so it has very, very good staying power, and I'm just a huge fan. So I did end up getting the full-size version after I had my little trial one for my brother, but yeah, a huge fan of this. It's a really, really pretty shade, which is also really wearable as well. Next up is a primer, and I got this one from Chanel a few months ago, and I have been loving it so much. And I'm not always a primer kind of girl. I'm a little bit lazy when it comes to my makeup, so if I can get away with skipping a step, I generally tend to do so. This one though has made me a total convert. I really stuck with this because the performance is so great. I really wasn't sure about it when I first started using it. I bought it because all of the reviews were absolutely glowing. Everyone raved about it, but when I first tried it, it felt like it left a kind of white cast on my skin, which I wasn't a fan of. It does sink in though, and I wouldn't necessarily wear this kind of by itself, but under makeup, it really gives you that kind of lit from within look, and I've just been hooked. It makes your makeup go on really smooth, and it does just give you that glow, which is subtle, but it's definitely there, and I just love the effect. It is so pretty, so lovely. So I finally understand the rave reviews. Again, some people said that they wore this by itself. I definitely wouldn't, but under foundation, it is just the loveliest, prettiest product. Next up is a full-on Christmas one, and it is this adorable Christmas ornament. I love a good Christmas ornament, and we don't have too many novelty ones. A lot of our Christmas decor is quite neutral, you know, we go for gold and silver, and I saw this and I thought since it fit with our color scheme, I'd make an exception, and it's adorable. I love it so much I ordered a second one, so this is actually the second one. The other one is currently hanging on our main tree. I'm going to pop this on our kind of other tree in the front room, but this is so fun and so cute. It has Selfridges and Co just written on the front there. There's this beautiful gold trim, and then other than that, it's just shaped as a champagne bottle with this beautiful little sparkle effect all over. The detail is so sweet. It has this little star as well, and I just love this. And best of all is it's not too heavy. Often I find when it comes to novelty ornaments, they can make them really heavy, which especially if you have a real tree just is not practical at all. This one is nice and light, but it doesn't feel flimsy at all, and I thought this was just the cutest thing, so super happy with this. Next up, I have some clothing favorites, and this is really ranging from everyday clothes through to special party wear through to PJs, so I have the full spectrum. The thing which I'm most excited about is this skirt, which I thought was beautiful. So it's this kind of stretchy silver metallic wrap skirt. So there's a lot going on, but it is a kind of stretchy knit material, has a beautiful amount of shimmer as well, so it is definitely one for the party season. Has this gorgeous ruching with this silver button detail, and I thought this was so pretty. And best of all is because it's so stretchy, it is ridiculously comfortable. It feels as comfy as wearing pajamas, and I'm really trying to kind of pick my party wear carefully. I know we're not going to be going out anywhere this Christmas, and so I want to pick pieces which I know I'm actually going to last the day in, rather than wear for like 30 minutes and want to take off. And I thought this was perfect. It is super comfy, but it's also very glam as well. I love the color. I'm just planning on keeping this super simple with a black top. But I thought this was so cute. You could really dress it up with earrings. You can pair it with some patterned tights if you wanted to. Just so many options, and the prettiest, most festive skirt. And now for another skirt, which isn't quite so festive, albeit it is green, but it is a little bit more wearable. So it's this beautiful kind of flippy skirt right here, and I was totally swayed by the styling on the Selfridges website. They teamed this just with some biker boots and a simple black sweater. I thought it was so cute, really versatile, so you could team this with pumps if you wanted to. If you wanted to over-the-knee boots, you could do that with a sweater, with a nice top, just so many options. And I always love pieces which are really versatile, so you can wear them a whole bunch of different ways. It's not the kind of thickest of skirts, but with tights I definitely think this is wearable in winter as well. And I love the color. It is a beautiful deep green, a really lovely shade, and it has kind of like a leopard print effect with this white and black dot print all over. It's kind of fitted right around the hips, and then it flares out a bit, but not so much that it's kind of like a puffy A-line. Very wearable, really lovely quality, and I just thought this was the prettiest thing. Next up is a top, and it's this sweater right here, and this is actually a proper sweatshirt, so it is a full-on loungewear. But what I love about it is the design very much looks like a much fancier piece, and from afar or on Zoom calls you really can't tell the difference because you can't see the detail that well. So you could be sitting there in a top that looks like a very fancy top, but it's actually a sweatshirt, and it's just as comfortable as a sweatshirt. And if you can combine those two things, I am just a very happy girl. So I love this. It's a really pretty shade of navy blue as well. So comfy, really cute, and just the best thing. So I feel like the rest of my winter is going to be all about trying to find things like this, things that look quite fancy but feel as comfortable as loungewear. Next up, I have this adorable printed dress, and I always love a good whimsical print, and I thought this is adorable. So it has this shoe print all over. It is multicolour, so you have some beige colours in here, some deep berry colours, a green shade, really really, really cute, and it is all over the dress. It is a mini dress style and it cinches in at the waist with a tie. I think I am going to experiment with wearing this with my own belts though, but you would obviously just use the tie if you wanted to. Has a really cute flippy skirt, and the print is on a chiffon overlay, so it is fully lined, so it's completely opaque. A lovely keyhole neckline as well, and I just thought this was the cutest thing. Really nice if you did just want to pair it with pumps, but also really nice with boots as well. Just a really, really adorable dress. Next up are a pair of PJs, and I am so happy with these. And I know this isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea, but this is exactly what I was looking for. I always kind of struggle with temperature regulation because I feel like I'm either freezing cold or I'm boiling hot, and like that in between is always just so difficult for me, especially in a kind of house now. It's just not as easy to control the temperature, and so I'm either usually in between kind of full on like long PJs where I often get very warm very quickly, or I go for kind of short PJs where I can get a little bit cold. And then I saw these. So these are from Everget. I'm a huge fan of the brand. I have a few PJs from them already. And this one is a short sleeve with a cropped bottom. And these are exactly what I wanted. It helps that they're in this beautiful festive color as well. A really, really pretty deep shade of burgundy with this beautiful white piping. I always think that their piping just makes their PJs look so smart and lovely. But this combination is just perfect. And I'm so excited. I'm guessing that the crop bottoms probably won't be for everyone, but in terms of comfort, that is always my number one priority, especially when it comes to PJs. And I just thought these were absolutely perfect. And then finally, I did get a new bag, and this one is a slightly optimistic purchase that things are going to get a little bit more back to normal in 2021. I've really been gravitating more towards smaller bags, like I'm sure a lot of people in 2020, but I am looking forward to using my tote bags again. And I saw this one and I just thought the color was beautiful. I've really been loving my kind of warm shades recently. It's obviously from Mulberry and it is their tote bag, which is a really classic style from them. But one thing that I didn't realize before looking at this was the added addition of the pouch on the inside. I thought this was just such a clever design, and I know this is nothing new, you know, a lot of brands do pouches, but I love the fact that they attached it to one side. So this actually unbuttons if you want it to, so you can just treat it like an internal pocket if you want to, but it unbuttons, and so you can have it as a separate pouch as well. I thought this was so clever. It definitely feels like you're getting something extra for your money. The pouch is really lovely quality as well, just as lovely as the tote. You have the Mulberry sign right there, and then it just opens up like so, and it has that beautiful deep lining as well. Just really nice, a really good size. And then you have the buttons on the back also, so again, if you just wanted to attach it back, you could do really easily. I thought that was so great. I love a clever, thoughtful design like that. A really nice sturdy pouch, but the tote bag by itself is just absolutely lovely. I think the color is stunning. I love this gold hardware. I'm definitely having a little bit of a Mulberry moment. My mini Alexa I've just been loving so much. I will do an update on that soon, but it's just been such a fun little bag. So I have been looking with renewed interest at Mulberry. I thought this one was just beautiful, functional, a nice weight as well. So it feels like it's amazing quality. I always love Mulberry leather because I do think it really stands up to wear and tear while still looking very luxurious, but it's not overly heavy either. So that is the best of both worlds for me, you know, beautiful quality leather, which isn't too heavy. And I just think this is lovely. So very excited about this. As I mentioned, I will be updating with all my new Mulberry purchases in the near future, but yeah, super thrilled with this. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will include links to everything I featured down below in the description section. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.